and face me right here. You can sit over there. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How about we do discussion today? You have been learning about Quran, right? You're memorizing it, right? Alhamdulillah. So, who do you think the most like beneficial person in the world?
Prophet Muhammad.
Yes. What kind of person? What kind of person? Like the one who do what? Invent, discover things, right? The most beneficial to others. Look, in Islam, in Islamic teaching, khairun nas anfa'uhum linnas. You know what that mean?
No.
The best of you is the one who benefit to others, right? Could be a student, could be a teacher to the student, could be somebody inventing the like light, for example. Who inventing the light?
Bill Nye.
The science
You don't know? Thomas Alva Edison, right? And other things like inventing Facebook, inventing what else? Electricity or what else? Twitter, social media, Facebook and stuff,
YouTube.
right? This beneficial for humanity, is that right? But in Islam, it's not only that, but we have the beneficial dunya and akhirah. In dunya means here, and akhirah means hereafter, right? So khairun nas anfa'uhum linnas. The best of you is the one who benefit others, right? In Islam, it's not only benefit in dunya, like inventing a lot of things, right? Also in the akhirah, you know, algebra. You know algebra, right? Invented by Muslim, algebra. Originally Muslim, but they changed it to math.
Oh,
Yeah.
Actually, algebra is from Muslim actually. So yeah. So benefit dunya wal akhirah. So it doesn't matter the person. Who's the person? Doesn't matter what color, what country they're from, and what color, what nationality, what the social status they are. But if you benefit others in the sight of Allah, you will be what? You will be honorable in the sight of Allah, right? So Islam also look at equality between one another. Doesn't matter you from Pakistan, from Indonesia, from India, from Lebanon or German, or you from Africa, wherever else. As long as you benefit to others, you're good to go. This will be learning about Sahaba. Sahaba is that's not only benefiting themselves, they benefit others, benefit Ummah, because they are close companion to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We learned about who last time? If you remember, you missed it. Khabbab bin al-Arad. Who was he?
He was a slave.
Slave. He's Sahaba, but he was slave. You know how Islam elevate the status of somebody because of their faith. They believe in Allah. They believe in Islam, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Now we gotta learn about this person. You know how to read it? No, right? It's Bilal bin Rabah. See? Bin Rabah. The Arabic originally they don't have fathah and dhamma. So the learned Muslim, they should be able to read it without this fathah dhamma, without this. Right? So if you don't know yet, learn it. Pay attention to it because you got to benefit it. Bilal bin Rabah al-Habashi. What does that mean? Al-Habashi. What does that mean? We learned about this before. You know?
Habashi's
From where? Like where he's from.
Yeah, from Habashi, Abyssinia, Ethiopia. In English, Ethiopia. Abyssinia. Right? So if you see somebody's name, bin is the son of, right? Rabah, from So you identify it easily if you know the name, if you know, learn. Like for example, from Pakistan, Al-Pakistani with E. Usually come with E. Indonesia, Indi, right? So you guys ready? So anybody knows about Bilal? I'm sure you know about Bilal. About this person, this special person, Sahaba. Who was he? So he's from Habasha. He had a darker skin, right? He's from Africa. Remember at the beginning I told you, doesn't matter where you're from, what is your status, as long as you do good things in the sight of Allah,
you're a good person.
Good person. But sometimes people think, oh, I'm from this country, I'm from such country, and you can belittle others.
It's pride.
Yes, you can be proud, but you can't belittle others. You can be proud of yourself, but be careful, it might lead you to arrogance. You gotta think people low. You gotta think people, you don't look down, you look down on people. Don't do that. In Islam, we don't teach that. We teach equality. Like Bilal from Africa, right? Ethiopia is Africa. But his status is very high in Islam. Who was he? Who was Sahaba? Sahaba, yes. He's Sahaba.
Prophet's best friend.
Sahaba. He's Sahaba. Anybody knows?
Oh, he was a slave.
Right.
And he was the youngest one.
He was slave.
He was Mu'adhin.
Oh yeah. I remember the story.
He is what? Mu'adhin? Rasulullah? You know Mu'adhin?
He did the
You know what Mu'adhin?
yeah.
Who does adhan?
Oh.
Didn't he do
African American.
Right? From Habasha. One from Habasha. Or Ethiopia. Okay? Africa. He's slave of who? Do you know the story? He's slave of who?
The wealthy.
Rabah bin Umayyah. Umayyah bin Khalaf.
Huh?
Umayyah.
Maya. You can write it down, take a note, take a note. Take a note. I'm gonna erase this. If you take a note, you will remember. You don't have a pencil? Pen? Come on. Pay attention, it works. But if you write down, take a note, it works even better. Because our mind, sometimes we forgot
What
things.
was the name of his name was Umayyah?
Umayyah. I'm not going there yet, but look. Hey. Rabah,
Pencil.
you have pencil? Anybody lend me a pencil?
Here, I'll give you mine.
You're supposed to bring pencil or pen? Yeah, you're supposed to bring it. When you go to school, you need to bring it, right? Anything you need.
I forgot my
Stationery.
thing.
Yeah, next time don't forget. You don't forget it's Sunday, right? It's your break on weekend. You don't forget that. Okay, no, we got to slave. He was slave of who? Who's the master? You've been hearing this story.
Umayyah bin Talab.
He was slave of Umayyah bin Khalaf.
Oh, give me that.
You know the story, Umayyah? He frequently torturing Bilal. He tortured Bilal. Every time. Because why? You know why Umayyah? You know why Umayyah torturing him?
Because he knows he's a Muslim.
Because he's a Muslim.
He's a slave.
Umayyah raised him. Umayyah raised Bilal, right? He's a master. You know, in ignorance, in Jahiliyyah, this is very common to have a slave. They trade the slave. They buy and sell the slave. So one of the slaves, Bilal, raised by Umayyah, and he make him work all the time. You know, when the Islam came, when Rasulullah become prophet, he heard the message of the Rasulullah. Bilal bin Rabah heard the message of Rasulullah ﷺ, and he accepted Islam. It's become a problem when people back in the day, ignorance in Jahiliyyah, when people accepted Islam, what the Quraysh do to them?
They torture them.
We learned about Khabab last time, right? Quraysh torture them. Torture those who accept Islam. You know the torture sometimes is
Make them like walk on.
is very scary. I can
They
even
brand
say
them.
this is back in the day before, but
They put a rock
it's
on.
very scary. Like if you remember last
Yeah,
class,
them.
you know. So Bilal accepted Islam. Umayyah tortured him too. So what the torture he get? What torture he get?
Whipping.
Stones.
Whipping.
Hot stones
Stoning.
on him.
The Quraysh kids stoned him, and also
You got stoned.
he was put under the sun in the blazing
Hot sand.
hot sand, sunny days, and put the big rock in his chest. Right? Just ask him, disbelieve Islam. Disbelieve that Rasulullah is the prophet, that Muhammad is prophet. Disbelieve that. So he was asked to disbelieve Islam basically. But he don't want to do it. He just keep saying, what he say? He keeps saying, Ahadun Ahad, 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 Ahad. You know what that means?
One.
One. So he believed in Islam warmly. Some narration historians say that time he wanna say Suratul Ikhlas, Qul huwallahu ahad, Allahu samad, lam yalid wa lam yulad wa lam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad, but he can't say it. So the thing he remembers is Ahadun Ahad, Ahadun Ahad. He keeps saying that, and also the other narration said that this is anger Umayyah the most. The word he's saying Ahad, 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 anger him the most. He could say something else, but he said he keeps saying this. You done? You think you remember? Write down here.
I know.
Here. Take a note. Something. Okay. Yeah. Give me. Delete it. Sahil, write it down on the side. Remember the story, okay? Remember the story.
Allah.
Remember how Allah elevates the status of the person. Remember that. So as Muslims, you can be arrogant, to pride in yourself and look down on people. Doesn't matter where they're from. Quran say what Quran say. Inna akramakum indallahi atqakum. What does that mean? Indeed, inna akramakum, those who are honorable among you. Indallahi atqakum, in the sight of Allah, those who what?
Honorable.
Atqakum, those who have consciousness of Allah. Right? Consciousness. You know Allah. You know Islam. You have taqwa. Wherever you are, you consciousness of Allah. Fear Allah, right? So this what strong make Bilal strong. His faith, his belief in Allah. Then, then, and then what happened next? What happened next? You don't even write down anything. What happened next? Abu Bakr. You know who's Abu Bakr?
The best
Yeah.
friend of Prophet
Muhammad's best friend.
The best friend, right?
Abu Bakr.
What's the real name?
Abu Kaaba. Yeah.
After Islam?
Abu Bakr.
Abdullah.
Abdullah.
The real name? Abdul Kaaba.
Abdullah.
You can't name the person with. That means what?
The slave of
Slave of Kaaba. We are slave of Allah. This is the best name. And Abdul Rahman. In the hadith, Abdullah and Abdul Rahman. Okay, we continue the story of Umayyah bin Khalaf. Abu Bakr saw this incident. He tried to say something. To stop Umayyah. He said, he didn't do anything to you. He didn't do anything to you. Why you torture him? He just believed in Allah. Why you have to torture him? So Umayyah offered him, you want to buy him?
Oh yeah. I
Right.
remember this story.
And how much? And then
Wasn't it like
Abu Bakr asking him how much you're going to sell him. So Abu Bakr also had intention to free him, right? So finally Abu Bakr
1,000 thinkies?
Abu Bakr paid him 5 uqiyah.
That's a lot, right?
Uqiyah, like
Isn't that like gold coins?
in English, ounce, yeah, a gold coin.
Isn't that like a lot of money
Ounce?
for him? No.
They say ounce,
Probably.
uqiyah. Some say uqiyah is a pound of your hand. It's 5,
The blue.
right? He paid gold coin.
$50.
He paid, and Bilal was free. And what Umayyah say? Umayyah says something else.
Wasn't he like that?
Umayyah, you know who's Umayyah, right?
Oh, didn't he say like he can't even do any work or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. Belittle the Bilal, and also he says something about the price.
Oh, that's too expensive
Oh, yeah,
for somebody
like-
that's not even good.
He
Yeah, he said it's not-
he
he's
said,
not worth it.
I would ask you for 1 uqiyah.
And
I would ask you for 1,
One.
right? You can write down. I'm not gonna write down too much. Umayyah said, I would sell you
for one.
for 1 uqiyah.
Didn't he say he's not worth that much?
Yes, now.
Yeah, it's not worth that much. I would sell it for 1 uqiyah. And what Abu Bakr say? It's a beautiful thing.
Alhamdulillah.
Not quite.
And what?
You know what Abu Bakr said? It's beautiful. This is how brothers, Sahaba, support each other. He said,
No.
even
Yes, please.
you sell him for 100 uqiyah, I will pay him. See?
To free him?
Look at the pride, the arrogance for the bad people is fine because he's trying to belittle his Sahaba.
Isn't that a lot of money?
That's a lot. That's a lot. Some Sahaba, they are businessmen. They're merchant. They have a lot of money. They have a lot of palm trees and dates. of them they have houses. So when they migrated, the Quraysh took everything, took their wealth. So when they migrated, they don't have anything, only whatever they bring to where?
Medina.
Medina. Oh, you good. One. So, done? Everybody done? You didn't write anything. Come on. How you will remember?
Remember.
Okay. Done? Move forward, right? Okay, we're talking about Mu'adhin. Mu'adhin. What is Mu'adhin? Mu'adhin, the one who does adhan, right? Right? So what is the special about Mu'adhin? What is the special about Mu'adhin?
They call it that.
Yeah. What is the benefit of calling adhan? What is the benefit of calling adhan? You know?
People accept
Huh? Call people to prayer. Right? What else? Ajr?
Movies.
You will get big reward.
Didn't he go like on a tall building in the city?
Yeah, big reward
And then
for calling from the people. The people who come. Right? And then in the day of judgment,
They have long necks.
you have long neck. Right.
We have long necks.
No, yeah. Don't look at it as a weird thing. Do you ever go to Florida? Where's Disneyland? Right? Disney World?
Yep.
You ever go there, right? You see a lot of people. Summer day, you see lots of people. You can even see what is up there. What
You
is
wish you had a long neck.
What is it in front of you? Right? Especially when you sort, you can't see what is in there. Imagine in the day of judgment, when the people gather together in a huge place, right? You can even see what is in there. But Mu'adhin, you know, like, imagine. You can see through, you can see what is in the front, what is in the back. And you get also a reward from the people who come. Yeah, alhamdulillah. Say alhamdulillah, not in a jokingly manner, not in joking. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
You know?
Nobody does that
Hey,
anymore.
look,
What?
look. You can say alhamdulillah
Nobody
if you
sees
say
it?
it jokingly. Listen, if you say it jokingly, you're not gonna get
Alhamdulillah.
the word. You know, actually, when you
Yarhamukallah.
when you're sneezing, you took out bad things from inside. That's when we say alhamdulillah.
And then doesn't someone say
Yarhamukallah.
Yarhamukallah.
Ayadikumullah, Habib.
Oh, I forgot
I
that.
forgot that.
Yeah,
وَيُصْلِحْ بَالَكُمْ.
yeah, that one.
Any question so far? Don't make noise. Any question?
What does it say after day of judgment?
Which one?
What does it say after there? Long?
Long neck. This is in hadith.
Achoo. Alhamdulillah.
How?
Come just talk to him, but talk.
Look. Look. How Islam came up with adhan. Anybody knows?
Angel.
So,
I think I told you the story.
I don't
You know, for adhan, you have a lot of benefit. It's not only this. Lots of benefit.
Yeah, I had a dream.
12 years consecutively doing adhan, you will get Jannah. For adhan, it's a lot of benefit. That's why when you have children, when you can be adhan, you can be mu'adhin. Each one of you can be mu'adhin, right? You can learn from me too. You know, wherever I go, I try to do adhan in the masjid. If there's nobody doing it, I try to do it because the reward, I know the reward is going to be big, right? If you have short breath, it's okay. You can do that too with short tone. That's fine, as long as you know how to do it. You practice, you learn how to do it.
You said that if you do it for like 12 years in a row, then you go to Jannah.
Yes.
Really?
This is one hadith also saying that. So how Islam came up with adhan?
From a dream.
From a dream. You know, in Christian they have what?
A bell.
Christian has a bell.
Ring ring.
And Jewish has what?
Gong. Goblin.
Call prayer.
A gong.
Jewish has what? A gong?
A gong?
Trumpet. Right? Call prayer. And Abdullah bin Zayd, according to the book, Abdullah bin Zayd had a dream. Look, he had a dream that a man in green dress,
Alhamdulillah.
Yarhamukallah.
Nobody asked you.
What? What?
Anybody can listen. Anybody can. This is dua for you. But make sure you're not joking. Listen.
I'm not joking.
Pay attention. Okay, come here. Abdullah bin Zayd asked
He escaped.
the man in green, told him to say the prayer, to say adhan, basically to say adhan with the wording Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar right now, like wording right now. So the one who do it, who? Bilal bin Rabah. Pay attention to the front. To the front, not to the side. Don't lean on the back. The one who do it, right down. The one who does it is Bilal bin Rabah.
12:20.
Okay, ready? You guys done?
Yeah.
Let me erase this.
You said 12:20. You said 12:20. You said 12:20.
Yeah, it was
12:20.
20?
It's 12:20 now.
You know adhan, right, Brian? You know adhan? Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. When people call for prayer, you see, before two, there's adhan. So adhan is call of prayer. Right? Sounds beautiful, right? Basically, call of adhan. You know, you guys understand the meaning, right?
Yes.
You learn it at the class.
That's the greatest Allah.
Basically, we admit it, right? We proclaim Allah is the greatest, all the greatest. Come to the prayer, come to the succeed,
Come to the prosperity.
prosperity, succeed. This success is dunya wal akhirah. So if you're gonna look, what's that mean? Hayya ala al-falah?
Come to the.
Come to the success.
No, the second one's come.
Hayya ala al-falah, come to success. So if you want to be successful, what you do?
Pray.
Pray.
Come to the salah.
Pray. How is it related, successful and praying? Because when praying, right? We put everything aside, we only worship Allah, we ask Allah for anything. Then
No,
we become successful.
help us if we pray to
How? Because our brain, our head is so small. Listen, sometimes we have a bigger problem, right? So we can't control the problem, we can't solve the problem. We come to Allah, come for prayer. In Islam, prayer is very important. So any problem, we come to Allah. Any problem. So peace your mind. Sometimes you can't handle the problem. Don't forget, don't leave the prayer. This is the things, the prayer, the salah.
Do this one, okay?
Salah is first thing Allah gonna ask.
Keep offending me.
This is the first thing Allah is gonna ask in the qubur. You know qubur?
In the grave?
In the grave. That's why don't miss the Salah. Hey, listen, you might play soccer, play basketball, whatever. When Salah time came, you need to rush to it. You need to go, make wudu and ready before Salah time. Don't come late. Right? This is important for a Muslim. You want to be successful or no?
Maybe.
You find, listen, you find somebody who has a big money, right? Fame, big money, but they are very empty inside. Because they don't know Allah, they don't salah, they don't pray. A lot of story about successful, we say successful people because they have money, they have fame, they got everything in the world. But
That's not successful.
it's not successful when they feel empty. That's why come to prayer. Doesn't matter when you play ball, play whatever you play, come. Salah. I know you guys been playing when call adhan, you've been playing until you come 2 rakah, you can. Or the end, you can. No, it's not right.
You can make it up, bro.
And then you can make it up, but it's not the best time. Like when you go to train station, right? What is the schedule? Train station, for example, 2 o'clock, you need to go. What happens if you miss only a couple seconds? Right? What happens you miss 5 minutes? You'll be here, the train will be somewhere else so fast.
Well, at that time, isn't there like excuse, like you can go catch the train?
Can you get, no excuse. You need to reschedule, you need to pay more. There's a train, how about the airplane? See, Islam teach discipline. Discipline about our time. What time we wake up, what time we salah, time we go to school, what time we eat, anything else, right? Understand that? So it's teaching us, make it as our habit.
My dad told me that like even if you like make up your namaz, but if you miss it, you get punished.
Yeah, that's why I don't miss it.
Like even if you make it.
You can make up, but if you make up all the time, for example at school, listen, for example at school, you make up all the time, what it makes you? What's gonna make you? You are, like, you come late, you tardy, this is tardy guy, tardy person. You are late all the time.
I mean, we can.
It's bad. Make your reputation bad. And salah, okay, successful, right? So we go back to Mu'addin of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When Rasulullah passed away, and what's Bilal? Bilal was the called Mu'addin of Rasulullah. He was Mu'addin of Rasulullah, right? So when Khalifah Abu Bakar, try to learn it. Guess what? Abu Bakar offered him to do adhan also, but he refused it. Instead, he wants to go jihad. Instead, he wants to fight in the way of Allah.
Time he only did adhan like 2 times.
Yeah, maybe a couple of times, but after that, he just wanna go because he can't stand. He usually call adhan for Rasulullah for
When he
masjid.
passed away, he got too emotional.
You got it. And then he went for jihad, and Abu Bakr changed to Umar bin Khattab. This right wording, too emotional. You know why? Because when you become a best friend with somebody, you can't bear to remember them. Especially Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He's respecting all of his Sahaba. All of his Sahaba think that they were his best friend. They were Rasulullah's best friend. See? If you are to learn from the character of the Prophet, you will do like that. You will feel your friend that you are the best friend. Because you treat them right. Right? وَإِنَّكَ عَلَىٰ خُلُقٍ عَظِيمٍ in the Quran says, Allah swear that Rasulullah has the best character.
Yeah.
That's why his Sahaba love to be around him. So Bilal, we go back to Bilal.
No, what's this?
When Umar become Khalifah, Amirul Mu'minin. You know Amirul Mu'minin means? Leader of Al Mu'minin, leader of believers. You ever heard about Abu Ubaidah
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Who is he?
bin Al-Jarrah?
Huh? What did he do? Huh?
You ever heard this? We don't go to him yet. Abu Ubaidah bin Al-Jarrah, commander.
Huh?
Yeah, was he a commander?
He's the one who defeat Jerusalem, Al-Quds, or Jerusalem. Right? Commander,
What does that say next to Amirul or something?
Amirul Mu'minin, the commander. Bilal was, look, Umar bin Khattab came to Jerusalem. Umar bin Khattab came to Jerusalem and he asked Bilal to what? To call Adhan. So he was calling Adhan in Jerusalem, in Al-Quds. You know what happened when he called Adhan? People remind him.
During one of the verses, like when he was like, "Hey, Allah Salah," he just broke down crying.
Yes, one of the incidents when Bilal bin Rabah called in Jerusalem, people remember.
Like after the Prophet passed away.
People remember when he was calling Adhan in Medina. So he stayed for a couple of days. How come you talk while I'm talking? When I'm talking here, you don't talk. You pay attention. Unless you want to come here, you talk. Right? It's not worth it. We learn about Sahaba. Look at Brian. Look at Malik. Look at these two girls. We're trying to learn. You guys cannot talk to each other like that. Okay? You have your break time. You have your break time. You have to pay attention time. This is one of the times. You guys pay attention. Okay? And then he stay. You know Bilal stay where?
In Medina.
In Jerusalem. Bilal stay in Jerusalem and call Adhan and a couple of days. And he moved back to?
Medina.
He moved back to Damascus. Okay, you know Damascus? Where is it?
Syria.
Syria. He moved back to Damascus. And he had a dream also. He had a dream, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Listen, he had a dream, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam told him, Bilal, what's wrong with you? What happened to you? Why I never see you anymore? Long time I never see you. Rasulullah in his dream, in Bilal's dream. Bilal was also very sad. And then he told his family he's going to make a trip to Medina. So he went back to Medina. He wanted to visit Medina because of the dream.
To see them?
You know, to see the grave of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, to see Islamic state in there in Medina. So he went to the grave of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and then the grandson of Rasulullah, who's the grandson? Who's the grandson? Hassan and Hussein. Guys, come on. Okay, look. You remember the story, right? When he had a dream and he came to Medina, and Umar asked him to do adhan in the masjid. Masjid of Rasulullah. What's the name? Masjid of Rasulullah?
Masjid Nabawi.
They call it Masjid Nabawi.
Okay.
Until now, it means Masjid of Prophet.
Nabawi.
Nope.
Nabawi of the Prophet.
The Masjid.
Umar asked him to call off prayer, to call adhan. Umar asked him, ask Bilal.
Not paying attention.
You know what Bilal? Bilal doesn't want it. Bilal doesn't want to do it.
You didn't finish that, huh?
No, not yet. If you don't pay attention, you do disrespect, especially when you talk to each other. It's better we learn about Sahaba. Yes.
What? Next to Medina on the left.
Hassan Hussein, the visit. Grandson, right? And Omar asked him to do adhan. He doesn't want it. He don't want it. He didn't want it until Hassan and Hussein asked him, Uncle, can you do adhan for me? And when he say Hassan, when he say Hassan, he remember Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He remember his Sahaba, his companions.
Didn't he like when he was doing like that, he started crying or something? Cause like.
Not yet. I'm going to there.
Isn't that Bilal?
You guys understand? So when he asked, Hassan asked, Uncle, do adhan for us. Do adhan in Masjid Nabawi. So he can't refuse anymore. So Bilal was calling adhan in Masjid Nabawi.
Masjid Nabawi.
So when he called adhan, it's like magic. When he called adhan, look. When he called adhan,
Everyone came out.
everyone came. As they see, as they feel like Rasulullah is still alive. You know, because of mahabbah, because of the love Bilal has to the Prophet. Look, because the people remember this sound. This sound is when Rasulullah is still alive. So they think Rasulullah is still alive. They came out. Is Rasulullah resurrected? Or is Rasulullah went back? Because Bilal calling. You know what Bilal did before? When he called adhan, when the time to adhan, he eye contact with Rasulullah. And he did that. And when finished, so he always see Rasulullah's face in there. That's why he don't want to do adhan, because remind him always about Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Beloved. Look, the people start weeping. You know, the people start crying, and there were a lot of them. They come up from their houses. And Bilal also calling out, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. You know, until finish. Until finish, but he can continue. Ashhadu anna Muhammadar Rasulullah. But he cannot continue. Muhammad. He cannot continue. You know why?
Because he broke down crying.
He broke down crying because he remember of.
You don't matter.
Yeah, you said it. You said it. But I just trying to complete it, everything, right? Wrap it up. You can everybody matter. But look, you can talk like this in the class. Let's listen. No people. You can ask questions after this. So look at the connection between Bilal bin Rabah and Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So far, any questions? Why these three? Guys, I told you we learn about Sahaba, we learn about manner. You put.
Yes, Allah.
No, it's not funny. It's not funny.
I'm not laughing.
It's not funny.
I'm not
You don't
laughing.
have to laugh to make funny, right? To make fun, you don't have to laugh. Laugh, you know.
I don't find it
Respect
funny.
is coming from here.
I don't find it
You don't find it funny, but
No.
you said in the class with funny. Not really funny. That's why cranky. It's not really good.
I don't find it funny. It's not funny.
Yeah, that's why I don't say anything. Okay. Right?
Yeah, you heard him.
Do you have any question? Any question, Brian? Why Sahil? Why you do that? Come here, son. Come here. Let me see you. Come here.
You'll get permanent punishment, boy.
Okay. Let's end the class. Let's end the class. I hope everybody learned something today. Did you learn something today?
Yeah.
Saya come.
Ow.
Let's make dua. Let's make dua. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Oh no.
Let's make dua. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad. When I make dua, everybody say Amin. Amin. Amin means, right? May Allah accept. Alhamdulillah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad. Rabbi zidni ilma. Rabbi zidni ilma. Rabbi zidni ilma. Oh Allah, increase our knowledge. Learning about Sahaba. Make our behavior better. Make our character according to a character of Sahaba. And according to character of Sahaba, Sahabiyah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allah make our behavior better, character better, so respect one another, right? And follow the example of Sahaba radhiyallahu anhum ajma'in. Amin ya rabbal alamin. Rabbana taqabbal minna innaka antas samiul alim. Allah accept. This to learn, to teach is ibadah, right? The intention is for Allah. So may Allah forgive all of us who don't pay attention. Or may Allah make our niyyah, our intention straighten only to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Amin ya rabbal alamin. Wa sallallahu ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun. Wa salamun ala al-mursalin. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika asyhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Alhamdulillahi rabbil